Hi dear student, how are you? Fine. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's topic is knowledge and facts of Asian continent, essential for all exams of jobs and international relations. This is Asian map. You must see this is the entire Asian map and I will discuss it. Asia is the largest continent of the world in terms of area and in terms of population. Asia is lying almost in northern and eastern hemisphere. Population of Asia is more than about 5 million. Asia occupies 70% area of the entire globe. It has majority of population and majority of world political and territorial disputes are issues confronting the Asia. This is geographical map of Asia. Above I show you. For understanding and finding exact location of countries, it is divided into 4 directions or parts. First, North Asia, second, South Asia, third, West Asia, fourth, East Asia. It is further demarcated as Northeast Asia, Northwest Asia, South Asia, Southeast Asia, Southwest Asia. It is also known as Southwest Asia is known as Middle East and Central Asia. Asia is bounded on the north by Arctic Ocean, on the east by Bering Sea, Bering Strait and Pacific Ocean separate from North America, on the south by Indian Ocean and on the southwest by Red Sea and Mediterranean Sea. Australia is in southeast. The Bosphorus and Dardanelles Straits separate Anatolia from Balkan Peninsula and Kerch Strait of Black Sea. The conventional boundary between Europe and Asia is at Ural Mountain, the Ural River, the Caspian Sea and Caucasus Mountain, and the Black Sea. Width from east to west is 8,500 miles. Asian continent has 49 countries that are members of United Nations. There are 12 landlocked countries in Asia. More than 2,300 languages are spoken in Asia. The most spoken language are Chinese. Largest country in terms of area is Russia, which is also country of Europe, and smallest country is Maldives. Largest Muslim country in terms of area is Kazakhstan. Smallest Muslim country is Maldives. Indonesia is the largest Muslim country in terms of Muslim population. Asia has both the highest and lowest point on the surface of Earth. It has the longest coastline, the farthest terminal points of Asia is Cape Cheruskin in north-central Siberia. Highest point or highest altitude of Asia is Mount Everest, that is 2,928 feet in Himalayan range in Nepal. Lowest altitude below the sea level is Dead Sea between Israel and Jordan. Himalayan range spanning 2,400 km from border between India and Pakistan in the west to the border between India and Myanmar in the east. first Pakistani woman, Samina Beg, surmounted it in May 2013. Two Secretary Generals, U Thant of Burma, Ban Ki-moon of South Korea, four tigers in economic terms, Hong Kong, Singapore, South Korea, and Taiwan. Rabindranath Tagore was the first Indian as well as first Asian to be awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for Literature in 1913. 59 Asian winners of the Nobel Prize until 2021. Let me show you. This is the map of Asia for understanding. This is Pacific Ocean. This is Pacific Ocean. This is South China Sea. This is China. This is Japan. This is Bering Sea, and this is Bering Strait, which separate Russia from Alaskan state of United States of America. This is state of Malacca in Southeast Asia. This is North Asia. This is South Asia. This is Southwest Asia. This is Central Asia. This is Caspian Sea. This is Black Sea. This is Lake Baikal. This is Aral Sea. These are little seas. And this is Korean Peninsula. Here 38th parallel line crosses Korean Peninsula, and 24th parallel line lies between Pakistan and India. This is Bay of Bengal. These are the islands. Let me describe it. Islands in Asia. Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is also a country. Maldives is in Indian Ocean. Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Bay of Bengal are in Indian Ocean. Java, Sumatra, Sulawesi and Borneo Island, which is largest in Asia and third in world. First in world is Greenland. Let me show you. This is Sri Lanka. This is India, and this is Palk Strait between India and Sri Lanka. This is Maldives. These are Andaman and Nicobar Islands. This is Bay of Bengal. These are Somaliland. This is Equator, which is passes through Indonesia and other countries of Asia. And these are islands of Indonesia. Indonesia is comprised of more than 17,000 islands, small and larger. Islands in Philippines, there are two main islands, Luzon and Mindanao, which is inhabited by Mindanao Island is inhabited by Muslims. Hainan Island is part of China. Let me show you where is Hainan Island. You must see. This is Hainan Island. Sakhalin Island of Russia is in Pacific Ocean. Let me show you. Where is Sakhalin Island? This is Sea of Okhotsk, and this is Sakhalin Island. and this is a peninsula. These are Kuril Islands. This is Kuril Island disputed between Russia and Japan. Japan islands are main islands are Hokkaido, Honshu, Island. Coral Island is disputed between Russia and Japan. Senkaku Island is disputed between China and Japan. Abu Musa Island in Persian Gulf is disputed between Iran and UAE. Let me show you. This is Persian Gulf, and there is a little island which is disputed between Iran and UAE. Now come to seas. Bering Sea, Sea of Okhotsk of Russia, Sea of Japan, Yellow Sea lies between China and Korean Peninsula. Let me show you. This is Yellow Sea, this is Korean Peninsula, and this is China. Yellow Sea. Yellow rivers comes from Tibet and flows into Yellow Sea. South China Sea, largest sea of the world and part of the Pacific Ocean. Gulf of Siam, bordering Thailand. Siam is the old name of Thailand. Let me show you. There is Thailand. This is Thailand. This is Gulf of Siam. Sea, Bay of Bengal in east of India. Arabian Sea in the west of India and in the south of Pakistan. Gulf of Tonkin between Vietnam and China's Hainan Island. Sea of Galilee in Israel. Gulf of Aden is between Yemen and Africa. Red Sea separates Asia from Africa. Between Africa and Saudi Peninsula. Aral Sea is in Kazakhstan. Persian Gulf, which is also called an arm of Arabian Sea, between Saudi Peninsula and Iran. Caspian Sea between Iran and Russia. Let me show you on the map. Now, this is Persian Gulf, and it is just like arm. That's why I call it is an arm of Arabian Sea. This is Arabian Sea, and this is Persian Gulf. This state is called State of Hormuz, and this is Red Sea. This is Mediterranean Sea, and here it is. There is a Suez Canal which connects Red Sea with Mediterranean Sea. Now you come to rivers of Asia. Yangtze River is the largest in Asia. It flows from Tibet to East China Sea. 3 gorges dam is built on this river. Yangtze River is in China. Huanghe or Yellow River, which flows into Yellow Sea. Yellow River starts from Tibet, flow into Yellow Sea. Zhujiang or Pearl River flows into South China Sea. Mekong River, Teesta River, Jamuna River Brahmaputra River, Ganges River or Ganga River is in India, flow to Bay of Bengal. Now, rivers in Southwest Asia. Tigris River starts from Turkey and flows through Iraq before joining the Euphrates to form the Shatt al-Arab that empties into the Persian Gulf. Euphrates rivers start from Turkey and flow through Syria and Iraq, join the Tigris River. Let me show you. This is Turkey. River starts from flow into Syria, Iraq, and here you see one river. This is one river, and second river comes this way. Both meet here and form Shatt al-Arab, which is between Iran and Iraq, and in their water empties in Persian Gulf. Now, rivers in Asia, Russia, Yenisei River, Lena River, and Ob River all rises in southeast Siberia and flows north into Arctic Ocean. Let me show you how they flow. This is above is Arctic Ocean, and these river start from here and flows to this Arctic Ocean. Flows to north. Otherwise, all other rivers flows to south, downward, because that is downward point. That's why they flow into Arctic Ocean. And they flow to north. And shortest river in Asia is Tambora Sea River in Indonesia. Now, important point, that is the straits. Straits. Number one, that is Palk Strait, lies between India and Sri Lanka. This is Sri Lanka. This is India, southern part of India. That is sea, and this is called Palk Strait. Palk Strait lies between Sri Lanka and India. Again, second most important, Malacca Strait, which is also a choke point of the world. Malacca Strait is, this is Malacca Strait, which is Indonesia and Malaysia. Entire oil or gas comes from Middle East, Iran, Iraq, through Arabian Sea, through Indian Ocean. From this Malacca Strait goes to Southeast East Asia, China, Japan, Philippines, and above north. If this point is closed, the economy of the world will be crumbled. This is most important point. Sumatra, this is Sumatra Island, and this is Malaysia. It is the busiest and longest, connects Indian Ocean with South China Sea, Pacific Ocean. How it connects? Let me show you. This is Indian Ocean. This is Pacific Ocean. This is South China Sea. You must remember, it connects South China Sea, which is part of Pacific Ocean, with Indian Ocean. Now you understand. This is Indian Ocean and this is South China Sea, and which is part of the Pacific Ocean. Means Malacca State connects Indian Ocean with the Pacific Ocean. Okay. Now, second most important state of the world is state of Hormuz, lies between Iran and UAE in Persian Gulf. Let me show you. This is Persian Gulf. This is Iran. This is UAE and Oman. This is state of Hormuz. Again, the entire oil passes through this state. Oil, gas and other products of Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Oman passes through this state, and all other finished goods which are going to these countries are imported by these countries. Saudi Arabia, UAE, Oman, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Bahrain comes through this way. If it is blocked or it is some way blocked or threatened to block, it will crumble the world economy. This is the point. That's why United States of America is not hesitating to attack Iran. Now, Luzon state between Philippines and Taiwan, Formosa state between China and Taiwan. Formosa is the old name of Taiwan. Bering Strait separates Russia from North America, USA, Alaska. It connects Pacific Ocean with the Arctic Ocean. Let me show you on the map. This is Bering Sea. This is Arctic Ocean. Bering is the part of Pacific Ocean. This is Alaska, or state of United States of America. This is Russia. This is Bering Strait, which this strait connects Pacific Ocean with Arctic Ocean. Understand? Two oceans, Arctic Ocean and Pacific Ocean, are connected by Bering Strait. This is Bering Strait. Okay. Now deserts. Deserts of Asia. Gobi Desert is in Mongolia and China. This is Mongolia. This country is Mongolia and its capital is Ulaanbaatar. This is China. Gobi Desert lies here. And some part is also in Kazakhstan. This is Negev Desert in Israel. There is Israel. Negev Desert is Israel. Karakum and Kuzilkum Desert is located in Central Asia. Turkmenistan. Let me show you. This is in Central Asia. This is Turkmenistan, and these deserts are spread in Central Asia. And there is another Dasht Margo, meaning desert of death, is a desert in Afghanistan. Thal Desert is located in Punjab, Pakistan. Tibetan Plateau is also called roof of the world. Let me show you how it is called, why it is called. This is Tibet. This part is called Tibet, and it is highest point of the. That's why it is called roof of the world. Now understand, if this point goes downward, and from here these points goes downward. This is highest point, and that's why it is called roof of the world. Anatolia Plateau in central Turkey, Arabian Plateau, Iranian Plateau, and landlocked countries. Let me show you what are the landlocked. Let us show. This is Mongolia. You must know that landlocked country is that country which is surrounded by other countries or lands of countries. This is Mongolia. That's why it's also called buffer state, because it was a Russian USSR, and this is China, two powers, a blocking state between two powers. Number two, this is Nepal, which is also between China and India. This is Bhutan, that is also in between China and India. All Central Asian states are also landlocked. Afghanistan is also landlocked. These countries are dependent on neighboring countries for trade. Okay, wish you good luck. Hope you understand it.